If you are looking for a hotel, hostel or camping in the Judean Desert, the area of Masada and the Dead Sea, then this video is for you. Now, unlike other videos that I did about accommodation in Jerusalem or Tel Aviv, where I first talked about the 5-star hotels and then about the boutique hotels and the hostels, here it will be a little bit different. I will talk about different areas. So first about the Dead Sea hotels, then Ein Gedi hotels, Masada, and Neot HaKikar, and I will start with the Dead Sea hotels. The Dead Sea is long, 50 kilometers long, but all of the hotels are at the southern part. It's a 4-kilometer stretch, and it is called Ein Neve Zohar. Ein Bokek is the northern part, Neve Zohar is the southern part, and it is basically 4 kilometers long promenade with hotels. There are many hotels. I like to recommend 3. The first hotel is Harrods. Now, in many lists of the 10 best hotels in Israel, this hotel will be on the list. It has a private beach, and the spa includes a Turkish bath, hammam, sauna, seawater pool, sulfur pools, and a freshwater pool. Daniel Dead Sea is another great hotel right on the shore of the Dead Sea. It offers all the facilities that you would expect from a large hotel. They also offer a full board, and they also have a floor without children for those who want a quieter vacation. Hotel Ganim is the last hotel I will recommend on the Dead Sea. This hotel was renovated not long ago, and they did a very good job. And inside there are 2 pools, freshwater pool and a Dead Sea water pool. And what I like about this hotel is that because the distance between the hotel and the beach is 2-3 minutes walk, the prices are much lower. So if you are looking for a better value for money hotel, then this is the choice for you. There are 2 things you need to know when sleeping in one of the hotels that I recommended, or actually in any other Dead Sea hotel. Between the hotels, the parking costs money, and you park your car for a minute without buying a ticket, and you immediately get a parking ticket, and nobody wants to start a vacation this way. The second thing to know is that at the area of the hotels, there are no supermarkets and restaurants, only some cafes, McDonald's, which is, by the way, the lowest McDonald's on earth, and a falafel. There are, of course, restaurants inside the hotels, but in general, I will say that those who come to the Dead Sea hotels come to rest, relax, go to the Dead Sea, not so much for people who want to wander around by foot. In the area of Masada, there are 2 great budget accommodation options. The first one is the youth hostel right next to the visitor center at the foot of Masada. It's a big place. They have 280 beds. In summer, they also have a pool. And in the youth hostel, a lot of times school children come to sleep there, and they do whatever they can to separate the school children from the visitors. The second option is where I'm standing right now, and it is the cheapest place in the Judean Desert. In fact, it is free. You can pitch a tent here and sleep here right at the foot of Masada. It's about, I think, 500 meters from the entrance to Masada. Now, there are no facilities over here, but if you go to where the buses park, over there you have water. Now, not too many people know about this option, although it is not new, but it is not in the book, so you might as well be here by yourself. And it is great to be at the foot of Masada with a tent, campfire, by yourself for free. In the area of Ein Gedi, there are 4 accommodation places, but before I talk about them, I will just say that there are 2 Ein Gedis. If you come from Jerusalem, from the north, and this is the direction most of the people come, first you will have the Ein Gedi Nature Reserve, Nahal David and Nahal Arugot, and then a couple of kilometers to the south you will have Kibbutz Ein Gedi. So make sure you know where you are going and where it is. I'm now in the entrance to Kibbutz Ein Gedi, and here there is Ein Gedi Camping Lodge, which is a very good place. This place is really for travelers. Here you won't have school children, and they have these tents that you can see behind me, and you can pitch a tent of your own, and then it is of course cheaper. I'm not sure, it is 60 shekel per tent if you bring one, and 120 shekel for a person if you sleep in the tent. They have bar, bathroom, kitchen. It's a great place for travelers, and I think it is my favorite place in the area of Ein Gedi. Inside Kibbutz Ein Gedi, there is Hotel Ein Gedi. Now, the rooms of the hotel are pretty basic, but what is really unbelievable is the surrounding. It is really, really nice. Inside the kibbutz, they have a botanical garden. The hotel is about 1-2 kilometers from the beach, and there are free shuttles to Ein Gedi beach. Next to the entrance of Ein Gedi National Park, there are 2 youth hostels. Both host primarily Israeli school children and Israeli families. They are very basic, but if you come to do long hikes in Ein Gedi, you don't need more than that. The one next to the main road is called Ein Gedi Hostel, or Anna, and the second one, which is located above the hostel, is called Ein Gedi Field School, or in Hebrew, Bet Sefer Sadeh Ein Gedi. When Israelis think about sleeping in the Judean Desert, they only think about Dead Sea hotels, but there are other options, like sleeping here in Neot HaKikar, which is a village at the southern end of the Dead Sea. And I have to say that I prefer sleeping in Tzimerim, in these cabins, for a couple of reasons. The first of all, that it is personal. You sleep at like a family house, so you get to know them, and it's not like sleeping in a big hotel. Another thing is, when you sleep here in Neot HaKikar, then the money goes to families and not to big hotel chains. And I think this is important. I will only add that it is about 20 minutes drive to the closest Dead Sea beach, and you need a car to get here. If you rely on public transportation, then just sleep at Ein Gedi or Masada. The first place that I want to recommend is Dead Sea Tamar's cabin. They have 2 wooden cabins equipped with everything you need. The garden is really nice, but the biggest bonus of this place is the hosts that are really nice people that really care. Shkedi Camping Lodge is a great place. The first time I entered the place, I thought to myself, we need more places like this in Israel. It is exactly what individual travelers to Israel need: a place to cook, to rest, to meet other travelers, Israelis and from abroad, and affordable accommodation options, from tents to wooden cabins, and more special, unique sleeping options like this magic bus. Although Ein Gedi, Masada, and the Dead Sea are the known highlights of the Judean Desert, and I definitely recommend visiting them, Neot HaKikar is at the very end of the Judean Desert, and over there are many unknown off-the-beaten-track trails, so you can talk to Shkedi and he will figure out which one is the best one for you. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please subscribe to my channel and help me grow my channel. I will leave down here the link to the post with a map so you can see where all the places are. See you in the next video, and bye for now.